What's up, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and welcome to a game where we're about to be something I have never been and hopefully never will be. Blind. This game is called Perception, and it's all about this blind girl. It comes from a tag team who have experienced the BioShock franchise, so I had to check it out. It's called Perception, and I should probably get off the options screen, but our main character cannot see, so it's not that big of an error. I'm very curious to know what it's like to be blind, and I'm very curious to know how this game simulates it. And I'm also a little terrified because waking up and losing my sight used to be a humongous fear of mine, that in the morning I'd wake up and it just wouldn't be there. So this is going to tap into something very real and very creepy, and I don't like that she has bugs all over her face, but let's dive in and see what it's like. Chatty Cassie. I like to get to know my character. Cassie will talk a fair amount. Quiet side. Let's go with the recommended. She's not going to be able to see. We should definitely let her speak. Ooh, boy. True events.
When you're
just
blind,
not about me.
You learn a thing or two about trust. You learn who to trust.
Creepy Cassie. Never gonna find
Oh, weird.
You learn what to trust.
Focus, Cassie. What's this sound?
A fan.
Good. Now, what's in front of the fan?
I don't know.
Cassie, sounds are how we see. Listen. Tap your cane.
Ooh, echolocation. Feel like a freaking dolphin. Ah!
It's a coffee mug.
Holy cow.
Excellent. Though you are without sight, it does not mean you cannot see.
Very interesting.
And most importantly, you learn to trust yourself. Even if that means hopping on the first flight to Boston to find the mansion from your nightmares.
Great.
I don't know why I've been having these dreams for months now, and I certainly don't know what's waiting for me at Echo Bluff. But I do know I can't take much more of the torment. So I'm trusting myself to get to the bottom of it.
I know this isn't supposed to be, like, funny in any way, but that cane, I feel like I'm legitimately, like, beating someone. It's kind of spooking me. It is a brutal cane. Alright, here we are. It's a snowy day. And we're whacking our way back to the mansion from our nightmares, which doesn't sound like a smart idea, especially for someone blind, but hey. Phone call? Hello?
Hello?
Cassie, I'm on my way. Just stay put.
Listen, I need to do this.
Hang out at the cafe for a few hours. I'll be there soon.
I'm at the door.
Wait, don't hang up.
Ooh. She is an independent one. And brave, too. Like, just bulldozing our way towards this spooky mansion with nothing but a cane and echolocation. Although, she sees it how it is. Or at least, I think. What if her echolocation is all wrong, and instead of a chair, this is like a scarecrow? Instead of a broom, this is actually a jelly belly. And instead of a door, this is actually a pool. We don't know. Just gotta trust her freaking beating stick. Although the good news is, if anyone tries to come at us, I feel like this cane is more powerful than a freaking gun. It's got some serious kickback to it, and it's got some oomph that most games cannot create with their noises. So I applaud them for that already. Can we break stuff? No, but it does have a different knock-knock to it. This is quite the porch. Holy cow. Ooh. Green door, good door, open sesame. Well, it's locked. Clearly. Okay, should we go back to the front door then? I'm not sure why it's green. Can we break windows? I don't think our king can break anything. It's just it's a locator rather than a weapon. Although, like I said, if it needs to be a weapon, it sure sounds like it can do it. It's very cold. My ears are cold. My nose is cold. Alright. Knock.
Hello? I know nobody's there, but I'm just doing my due diligence.
So obviously, like, her hearing is enhanced.
Probably should have worked out a plan if someone is, you know, here.
Yikes, yeah. Because you know what they say, like, when one sense is lowered, The others are elevated. The rope. Gosh, this is kind of creepy. Okay, echolocate. Yep, that's what we've been doing.
Moving out or moving in? Nobody's supposed to be here.
Weird. Gush, 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 gush. It really does, like, vibrate through the whole room. Okay. Great. Deeper we travel to a freaking giant house. This place is big. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, we can see pretty well, but being blind is very spooky. At least if you're gonna explore mansions. Alright, they're starting us out on a pretty linear path here. I'm just afraid someone's gonna like pop up and then Cassie can't see him or her or it. We just know it's there. Echolocate the people, the person, the thing. Yo, dude, don't do that. I can't see.
Breaths, Cassie. You're here for a reason.
What is the freaking reason? Because I feel...
I always see a rope.
Wait,
A
what?
ticket, an apple, and an axe.
Ugh.
Maybe start there.
Pizza on the... Ooh! The blue flame.
Hate fire.
Yeah, but it does at least help things out a little bit. The sound is good. I like that.
Dearest Richard,
Yeah.
happy anniversary, my love. What a perfect way to begin our 10th year together. New house, new baby on the way. I know this fresh start is the perfect way to complete our family. Felicia.
Alright. That's pretty freaky. Let's put
What
that
was
down.
that? A memory?
Huh? Oh my god. Hello? Okay, yeah, I mean, blind or not, I just don't like this house at all. Whether I could see or can't see, I hate the idea of this house. What the heck did they put there? What is a tape player?
Felicia's pregnancy suits her. She glows. She walks around holding her tummy. Sometimes she just smiles for no reason. I was worried about the solitude of this place, but I think the impending addition is going to be her whole world. Until then, I just need to keep a batch of chocolate chip cookies on hand at all times. It appears cravings aren't just a wives' tale.
Mm-hmm. Funny, Dr. Breyer. Funny. Okay, so there's a lady here, about to have a baby. Doctor was the husband. They've been married for 10 years. They got a nice fireplace. They got a spooky old house. And they're not here anymore. That much is clear. Locked. Locked. Now, there's... Freaking, this is just... This is the... I never... Why does anyone do stuff like this? Big old houses. Again, like I said, even if she had her eyes, I'm not the biggest fan of exploring around a very terrifying place. Let's go up the stairs. Because that seems like a not horrible idea. Oh, God. Enhanced hearing is a curse and a blessing. It makes everything seem like doom.
What was that?
Hi? Oh, we have a sixth sense. Okay. Through the walls, across the way, we find a ghost or something at bay.
Hello?
Yo, dude! Come on, I'm gonna whap you with my freaking cane. Come on. Oh, jeez.
Hello?
There is definitely some presence here. That is not normal. Why is the baby's thing moving? Or does it just sound like it's moving? Again, we don't really know what's happening. Oh my god. What the heck? What is happening? No, not lullabies. Please don't hypnotize me with a freaking lullaby. Who knocked us over? Did we trip?
Now, Cassie, that music box belongs to St. Joseph's, not to Cassie Thornton. Put it back.
But I need the music box to help me fall asleep. It's a new house. I'm scared to go.
There's the lady. Did we like live in an orphanage?
This song. Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll leave it for the next girl.
So mean. Yeah, clearly lived in like some foster home or orphanage or something, right?
I wish I'd left that one buried in the backyard.
Yeah, what?
Who brought that back?
I think we tripped on the rug, but that is a very spooky. Oh my god. This is some Five Nights at Freddy's level insanity, that giant bear. Okay, thanks. Through the house we stumble and walk, looking for a rope.
The rope.
The rope! Ah, what the heck? What the heck, Hi?
I don't understand.
Hi?
This is the rope.
Yeah?
The same damn rope for my dreams. What the hell does it mean?
I've always loved this agate's healing properties, but last week when I had a...
Wish I'd left that one buried in the backyard.
What the heck? What the heck? I was just trying to pet a rock. You can trigger a memory?
Always loved this agate's healing properties, but last week when I had a stomachache, I went to touch it and it was hot. The stone wasn't in the sunlight or by a heater, and the stones around it were cool to the touch.
Yes.
What really worries me is that it's a protection stone.
Okay, there are absolutely, definitely weird spirits and trouble in this place, and I don't like it, and we should leave, Cassie. Listen, you're a brave girl, you got a crazy cane, but you really should get gone before it's too late. Great.
I keep finding these little things in the strangest
Oh, come on,
places around
no.
the house. The last one I threw over the side of the cliff because it made me feel dizzy when I touched it.
Great, don't touch it.
But here it is.
Don't look at it while we're
The same
blind.
one with the unstitched eye back under our bed.
Oh my god.
And it's a little soggy.
It's a little soggy? There's a soggy doll. Someone is sucking on our dolls.
Tossing and turning and tossing and
This is
turning.
creepy as heck.
I used to sleep on my belly before I got pregnant. Now I roll around like a woman possessed. This baby kicks so frantically sometimes. It must be very excited. I hope.
Maybe she has a demonic baby inside of her that's secretly crawling out of her stomach and sucking on dolls. Doesn't sound likely. But, yeah, that's really awful. Turn that off. Gosh. I didn't like that evil voice that was like, blah, 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 blah. Remember it? It said something like that. It was like, why did I remember this? Don't remember me. Don't remember this. Great, and we're gonna go just look in the box that it came from. Oh, wait, we can hide? Great, it's a game where you can hide. No need to hide yet. Keyword there. Oh, God. Downstairs. Can you stop hitting it so hard? A little more finesse, baby girl. Come on, Cassie Cage. We don't want to trigger any sort of Mortal Kombat, okay? Why? Okay. An arrow? What is this?
Was that tree in my dreams and I just forgot?
What's happening to...
What the hell?
Someone's
Who's
coughing.
here?
Hi? Okay, there's like an arrow pointing to the tree, and someone's coughing. Why is this game gotta be so creepy? It's so much worse because we're freaking can't see. Echolocation is fun, but... Ooh. There's someone in there. Or a ghost.
Actual ghosts.
She can sense them. That's freaking cool and also horrible. Oh, it's Felicia.
Honey, can you grab the pills you prescribed me for morning sickness? I left my purse in the car.
Yeah, sure. I'll grab him. Jesus.
Yikes. Going to help a ghost. Just a day in the life's work. How many staircases are there? I feel like we went up and down and up and down and down and up. Another fireplace? There's, oh god. Oh my god. Oh, back it. Okay, 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 okay. We need to somehow get through there. And someone is now... Whoa, okay. Cold as cold can be. Walk the bridge. What do you see? A freaking... What is that? Gosh. Maybe Cassie didn't... Oh god. Yeah, maybe she didn't even see it. Great. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a bird. I thought it was an old lady. It's an owl. Golly goodness. Inside the car, we find the pills. I hope. Ooh! God, that noise. Goodness gracious. This is a much more intense experience than I expected. I really thought that we were,
Text to speech.
Okay.
Patient, Briar, Felicia. 20 milligrams fluoxetine, tabs. Instructions, take twice daily with water. Dr. Richard Briar.
What kind of doctor prescribes to his own wife?
This one. Alright. Back to the vomitrocious lady. But yeah, I thought it was going to be more about, it's like, explore the house and echolocate some stuff.
New text message from Serge.
Hey, about to board. What's up? Not angry, just concerned.
Look, I need answers. I just got here and this shit's messed up.
I agree.
I'm onto something. And I'm starting to think I'm having these nightmares for a reason.
Message sent.
About to free these ghosts. Or something.
This place feels different.
I need to get through there. But this is now gated off. So I guess we're gonna go through this way? Whap it real good. Whap it. Whap whap it. Whap 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 rabbit. No, so I thought it totally was gonna be like...
I'll be out in a bit. Just leave it on the bar, honey. Thank you.
Thought it was gonna be like totally like chill adventure. I had no idea there was like some spook to it. Okay. Put the pills.
Now that I'm done running ghost errands, I can get back to the snooping.
Yeah, but first let's listen to this creepy tape.
Each one is absolute crap. I've got a stack of JAMA journals up to my chin, and every issue is stuffed with pompous pseudo-intellectual prattle about the dangers of the medical model and the anti-pharmaceutical movement. Do no harm, my ass. One of my colleagues going to get back to what matters, the patient. Not commentary on the state of Benny's. This trouble serves no one.
Alright, so he was having some issues with the medical model. We gotta get deeper into uncharted territory. Snoop our way through. You can hide, but I don't know what the heck we're hiding from. I'm not excited to find out. What? The house is listening.
Who is master of the world? Man or the insect? Nature's most creatures representing
Yo.
the tenth of all forms.
I'm listening to you. How do we get through?
With its terrifying mandibles,
Terrifying mandibles? No thanks.
nothing stops the insects. They are utterly ruthless.
How do I get over there?
Roam and gorge to their heart's content.
I must have to go up and then back down, right? Oh, or is there a way through? I hate the idea that the house is listening. That's a horrifying thought. Please don't listen to me. Cover your ears. How about y'all be deaf since I'm blind? That's fair. We each lose 1 sense. I think that's fair, don't you? What the heck is this sculpture? The unbodied cage? Why we gotta whap like that, Cassie? Can you not? Okay, whoa. This is a creepy room. Okay. They don't want us to go this way yet. Ugh. Please don't be bugs. Do you think we have to go up the stairs? It definitely looks like it's through here, doesn't it? I think we found it.
What the hell does a rope, a ticket, and a goddamn apple have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Why those items?
More things to play, more things to say.
Dose 2. The imipramine has caused vomiting and patient's hysteria has returned. Moving forward with the
Wait, is she...
combination of monoamine, oxidase inhibitors, and tricyclic antidepressants.
Are you... Maybe his wife is having some serious issues.
Let's see here. Dose 1, 50 milligrams of imipramine, along with 100 milligrams of morphine.
Hearing stuff.
Patient is woozy but not hysterical. We'll maintain dosage tomorrow.
Please don't do experiments on your wife. Aha. To the filing cabinet.
Okay, Dr. B. What interests you enough to use as a key code?
Huh.
Gotta poke around some.
Alright, let's poke. I don't like the idea of poking, though, because then it's like, A, when we poke, the house is listening or whatever. Anything in here, Doctor? Okay, cool.
Let's see here. Dose 1, 50 milligrams of
You think it's any of the numbers in here?
with 100 milligrams of morphine for pain. Patient is woozy but not hysterical. We'll maintain dosage tomorrow.
I don't think it's 50 wouldn't be it, right?
The imipramine has caused vomiting and patient's hysteria has returned. Moving forward with a combination of monoamine, oxidase inhibitors, and tricyclic antidepressants.
Yeah, I don't think there's any numbers there. Yeah, the too much noise may attract enemies. It definitely sounds like bugs. Okay, let's continue. Just keep on walking. Ah! Okay. Let's not do that. Again, like how are they making us hear these things? How can we see creepy things that we hear? I don't want to. Oh God.
I suddenly don't feel so good.
The patient is taken to seclusion and doesn't seem to understand her surroundings.
Great.
This, I think, may be for the best.
What?
I will monitor this situation closely before making any more hasty decisions after last time.
Great.
Still, she needs her medicine and she leaves her pills on her tray each night. She doesn't understand that she needs to get well for herself and for the baby.
Yeah, because she's...
I must take matters into my own hands for both their sakes.
Pretty sure she's giving birth to a demon or something of the sort! This doctor...
That's not alpha male or anything.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like just a good old friendly doctor. He seems like he's got some creepy crazy to him and experimenting and such, and Felicia was going crazy, which I don't like. What is this?
Delphi. Text-to-speech.
The only star I can really seem to hone in on is IC 2118. A fave, to be sure, but the stars are just wrong here. The worst part is that Felicia agrees.
I see 2118.
Oh, there we go.
I wonder if 2118 would work.
There's a crib. There's a staircase. Let's go down and not attract freaking enemies. Back to his office. We'll plug in the code. Okay. Yeah. Wait, where's the exit to this room? Hello? That's the stairs. Oh, is there? Oh, there's another level. Okay. Whew. Gonna say. Oh!
Sleep with us, Daddy. Sleep with us.
Okay. Why is it gotta be bugs, people? Alright, back here. Try not to make too much noise. This stuff should be my cover, right? I just hate that it's so dark unless we freaking use arcane, but then... Dude, that looked like some giant fish bones or something. Yikes. 21118.
Just a shot in the dark, but I wonder if that star the good doctor was referring to might be it. What was it again?
Okay. Got a key. And there's a door down here where we want to explore, and I hope that we don't...
Can't I go in anymore?
What the heck?
I know. My fingers fumble keys, and sometimes I'm a little slower than before, but you can't keep me prisoner in this house, in this body. I don't want any more pills.
What was happening to her in this house? Ugh!
I don't like where this is going.
I don't know what we're hiding from, but let's hide. Okay, here's the door. No, not really. Can we move this? Now there's children whispering. Okay. Creepy weird statues. Wind through the halls. What's gonna be in here? The rec room. Oh jeez. This is really, really tense. I don't even know if there's combat or if things can kill us or how it all goes. I just know that there's bad stuff going on here and we are trying to echolocate our way to some sort of safety.
Found one of Felicia's paintings today.
Oh, she's painting. That's never
Well, I
good.
did, in fact,
Never
encourage her
good.
to take up this new hobby after seeing this piece. Well, it sickened me. Made me question my own advice. It wasn't her technique that gave me pause, but rather her subject matter.
What was it? Great, thanks. Don't tell us. This kind of reminds me of Alan Wake in a weird way. I don't know if you guys get that sense if you played that.
April 2nd. Patient is once again sedated and resting. Part of me wonders if the strange sounds around this house are just signs of its age. I'm frightened of this place and of my own wife. I spend most of my time in the turret telling Felicia I'm working and watching the baby.
Oh, the baby's born.
In reality, I'm cowering.
Great, so she has become a terror even after the baby is born. Whoa! Dude, why you gotta do that to me? Snap, crackle, pop. There's an arcade. Because that's not terrifying at all. Let's leave the arcade. That's a very cool part of the house, Dr. Breyer, but I don't really trust anything that you do. What the heck? There's a weird monstrosity through there that we're about to go investigate. Telescopic sounds of death.
It appears this method works best with patients that are, how should I say, more loquacious than others. Frank was never the chattiest patient I'd ever had, but the remote sessions are not quite working for us. I'll be calling one of my colleagues shortly to see if he can accommodate Frank into his patient load.
Creepy. Great. What is out there? Looks like a freaking bug. Why are they locking us in? Okay. Let's go upstairs then in the rec room. Maybe that'll help as we try not to make noise. Why is it gotta do that? We're not supposed to be able to see. I'd rather just not see it. Through here. No, it's not. Through here. There's a frog. There's a small... Oh, God.
Fine, fine. It's from my favorite book growing up, The Princess and the Frog.
Nope. Don't even want to
My
hear it.
mom
Let's look
said
at its
she
butt.
always caught me by old stinky ponds
Yikes.
and wetlands, looking for my future husband. But it wasn't about boys. I fell in love with nature. The sort of spirits that bind us. If a gem or an herb could facilitate a divine connection, why couldn't an animal have a beautiful soul?
I would have sculpted you a killer frog, Felicia.
There's like ice or some crap. Sorry, now I'm gonna be the one making creepy noises. The bed, the big checkered bed. What happened in here? At least no one's dead. Great, outside we go. More dolls! Collect the dolls. They're left everywhere, because that's just... Oh, we're in like a bathroom. Bedroom, bathroom. How do I get to that thing? We can't jump or climb or anything. Yeah, that's a dead end. Bathtub. Can you not do that? Stop it. These doors won't open, but that's clearly where we gotta go. Yeah, how the heck do we get over there? There's gotta be a way. This game is really kind of freaky. I like the concept though. I feel like they executed really well on like being blind and maybe not exactly what it would be like, but trying to find some sort of representation for what being blind would be like.
I planned on painting my own set of tarot cards when we moved in.
Good idea.
Now I just can't seem to do it. The cards and their symbols seem to take a life of their own. I don't want to use them.
Me neither. We're two people in the same boat. Hide in the bed. Oh, I didn't see this door here. Uh-huh. Now we're making progress. Closer and closer to our goal. It's this way. Ooh, why do things keep... Is that supposed to happen, or is that like an error? Okay, it's not here. I'm trying to just walk the perimeter of the room until I see what looks to be a door. Yep, door. Whoa! There she is throwing up again. Flush down that vomit? Oh, God. Candles lead to this door. We're getting kind of close to whatever they want us to find. Ooh. Crystals. A room full of weirdness.
First the sagebrushes, now this. How does malachite crack? It's
I don't
supposed
know.
to protect me and the baby.
Looks like a talon.
How does a gem inside a silver setting just shatter like that?
This house is no good. They should have just left. Can we put it down? Oh, wow. Ah!
I know how to raise my baby.
What's
It's the damn
happening?
key to the playroom. Where is it? I don't need the pills anymore, and I don't need you watching my every move. Can't you tell? I haven't taken them in days.
Okay, there is definitely like a giant freaking witch there. And I hated that, so I think we're gonna stop. The game is actually pretty cool. It's simplistic in that you're just like hitting your cane moving around, but I like the environment and the vibe they've created. Finally can breathe my shoulders. I'm gonna freaking need a 5-star massage after that one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. That's Perception. I think it's out tomorrow or today, ASAP, on Steam. And they did a pretty good job with the atmosphere. I don't know how long the game is. I don't know if it expands upon the concepts. I think from what I've read, no, it just kind of stays like this exploratory walk around and figure stuff out. But they definitely got the mood right, and they definitely, echolocation is something that is cool to use, but terrifying to use because there's so much weird stuff. So it's a pretty freaky game, a pretty fun concept, and that is Perception. Until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Drink so much. Let me know what you think of the game in the comments down below, and we will see you all later.